How's it going, guys? It's your most wonderful Phantasm Spirit, phasing in for another one. And I want to do a little something different. I want to pose a question to you guys to hash out into the comments every video. And my question for today is, do cosmetics actually make you a better player? So hash it out down below with each other, and remember, keep it civil. So, my real complaint about today is, does being hatless make you a hacker? And if so, why? Because I've gone hatless quite a few times myself just to hide who I am or to hide my position and whatnot, and I've been called out as hacker, cheater, one who does not play fair. And that got me thinking. After enough times of being called it and just laughing at it, it's like, am I really a hacker? Because I know 100% I'm not using hacks. And I know I love playing games that reward me for playing smart. So that got me thinking, do others feel the same way? I know that there are a lot of ways to tell a hacker from a non-hacker, such as rapid spinning, snapping to people's heads, pre-firing or aiming where people are with their heads through multiple walls. But in all my times playing, I've never actually done that, but I have been known to predict my opponents and play fair. Now, I know random crits are random too, so with melee it's pretty tough to actually call that a hack on me or another person until it's nothing but melee crits from them on every single person in the kill feed. Then I know that's hacking, but I've gotten random crits, I'm sure you guys have. And I've been nailed with that accusation so much. I know the easiest way to assume a hacker is they have no hats. But I've seen the contrary with the hacker having a crap ton of unusuals too. And fancy weapons. So the real question is it possible that it's the most generic stereotype that hackers don't wear hats? And if so, why? Because anyone can do it. And I know a lot of hackers make a free-to-play account, hack, and there's a lot of new players that keep coming in that have no hats or cosmetics. You're probably one of them too. You probably don't have a cosmetic that's not the gibbous or the pyrovision, and you may be good too. Some of the top level players, they use no hats. Why? Hats don't give you skill. So, can we define what a hatless hacker would be? Would it be someone who is just very good at the game and uses no cosmetics? Or are they one who actually uses hacks and has a low level account and all that just for, oh, it's funny, haha, Valve will ban me sooner or later, I don't care, type thing. And if that's the case, then we really need to look at people in a new light when it comes to stuff like that. Because if people are being called hackers just because they have no hats and are good at the game, that's a little unfair. Like, they could have come from any other shooter game from the Quake days and all that, and they could be good from just old mechanics that are still relevant, such as rocket jumping, even tracking with hit scan aim. There's so many possibilities, and it's not unheard of for people to take skills from other games and input them elsewhere. And if so, then why don't we call people in these other games hackers for being good? if they are that good, then they probably don't need hacks and have been playing for years. I know I've got over 7,000 hours, and I know I only have 2,000 hours on PC, but I took my console skills, the 5,000 hours I put into that, and I transferred it to the PC, and all I had to adjust to was a mouse and keyboard. And that wasn't that hard because of World of Warcraft. I gotten used to it from that. So, how much skill did I really take from console and transfer it over to here? And as you can see through this whole match, I've been playing with no cosmetics. I've been playing as just Hatless, and I've been playing just generic sniper, doing typical things, what I normally do, such as looking for spies, listening for them, looking for snipers in their regular sight lines, all the stuff that makes me a good player. And there's one guy in chat who's very salty that I'm killing him and dominating him, and I'm hatless. That's what's getting to him, is I have no hat on. And yet in the previous round I was wearing an unusual as a heavy, and he never said a word. So all it took was a cosmetic change and a class change. And the thing is, it's not always sniper who's the hacker too. It can be heavy, it can be scout, it can be anything, including projectile. There are projectile cheats. And you know what? I don't normally do this for a channel without some big relation to it, but I'm going to promote Maxbox here and his series, How to Spot a Hacker. And I want you to watch a video or two of it, and you tell me, would my skills translate to me being a hacker, or would it show that I actually have gaming skills? I know some of you have played with me, watch this, and I know some of you have come in and been on the opposite end, not knowing it's me, and some of you have been on the opposite end knowing it's me and realizing I am a threat. And I've met lots of fans just playing the game going, is that the real MrSpirit? That's can't be the real MrSpirit. Oh, yeah, it's definitely the real MrSpirit. And it's fun seeing you guys learn that I play very well and that it's dangerous. And look at this. I look fishy as can be. Want to know why I'm looking up there? I saw the corner of my eye, some movement up there. I'm waiting for the guy to pop out. After a bit, it's like, no, he's not coming out. So, I'm taking competitive skills and putting into pub play, which is very awkward for some people. Some people do not like that, and that's what annoys them. Some people don't like the fact that people outskill them. And with no cosmetics, that's why. So, if Hatless is what's bothering people, then it is most definitely people triggered by the cosmetics thing. No one likes being killed by free-to-play, but even I have to admit to some free-to-plays who kill me with some degree of skill without a random crit that, yeah, you've got some potential. And then I go again, and if they do it again, okay, yeah, you're doing good. And then eventually it's going to be, hey, I have to take you seriously as a threat. It's all based on my last video, prediction skills. If you can predict where people are going or what they're going to do, it's going to make you a better player. It's going to be easier for you to do stuff. It's one of those things that if you don't do it constantly, even if it's just an hour, just 1 hour a day going into a target range, you will not do better. So the question is, how much of a hacker are people really with no hats? And you guys can answer that down in the comments too. Do you think I'm a hacker with no hats? Do you think other players are hackers with no hats if they do good? Because it's one of those things that I've got it so many times in pubs. It's a joke now. It is a running joke. At first, I thought maybe I did have a hack going from a HUD, or that, and I never knew. But I'm running default HUD. I'm running default everything in this video except for the Razorback, and that's what makes me wonder. And it's hilarious. So thanks for watching. I'm going to phase out now, and I'll phase in the next one.